Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be focusing on task 5, drink orders. It says the first job after greeting your customers is to take drink orders. First, let's choose a color to represent each type of drink. Shade the crayons to show the colors that you will use. So obviously we're going to be doing this online, so I put in some pictures for us. We have lemonade, iced tea, juice, looks like a cherry juice, coffee, and some tea. We're going to do our first order form together, and then on the next couple slides, you're going to do them yourselves. So on this one, it says iced tea, that there are 3 fraction of the total drink. So again, we're just looking at this order form. So it is 3 out of the total 6 that we have here. So we're going to, again, double click in this box. It's going to turn blue so we can type. We're going to do 3 out of, do our \6. That is our fraction. Juice, we have 2 out of 6, and our lemonade is 1 out of 6. Oops, 6. So again, that quantity, that part out of the whole. And then to shade our cups, we're just going to move our pictures over the spot. So we have 2 iced tea. So again, we are going to use our copy paste option. So we are going to highlight it, right click and copy, click off of it, right click and paste. We're going to drag that down here, and it did say 2, so we're going to right click again and hit paste again. So we have our 2. Now we need to, 3. I read that wrong, so we're going to paste again. We have 3. And then our juice, it looks like we have 2, so we are going to again highlight it, right click, copy, click off of it, right click, paste. And we are going to paste again. So we have our 2. And our last one, our lemonade, right click, copy, right click, paste. We're going to drag that over here. All right, so we have all those set up. And just a bonus question for our equivalent fractions. What is equivalent to 3/6? It looks like that it is equivalent, 3 out of 6 is equivalent to 1/2. It is half our group. Half our group is iced tea. All right, so then this next slide, slide 11, is very similar to what we just did. Here are your order forms. There are 2 different order forms. And here are all your pictures again: lemonade, iced tea, juice, coffee, and tea. So do your copy and paste to shade in the cups. On this one, you are going to again shade in the cups with the certain amount it tells you. So for coffee, 1/10, obviously you're going to take 1 coffee and put it over here. Again, copy and paste. And then you are going to click in the box, double click, and use the fraction in word form. So 1/10. Here's the spelling right here, and actually it even says 1/10 here. So you are looking at the fraction, you're filling in the word form. If the word form is already here, you are filling in the fraction. Again, using that back slash key to separate the fraction. And then on this one, we're going to talk a little bit together about it. It says that we're going to talk about equivalent fractions. So this picture shows 4/10. Does it also represent 2/5? Explain how you know. So right now you see 10 cups, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 filled in. So yes, 4/10. Now let's look at this a different way. So I'm going to take my circle over here. And if I have 5 in my denominator, I need to have 5 equal groups. Here you can see we have 10, but now I need to make it into 5 equal groups. So what I'm going to do is make some more of these, and I'm going to break this up into 5 equal groups. So we have, do one more. Now I've broken this up into 5 groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And it's asking me if I have 2 groups that are filled in out of these 5 groups. Well, this is 1 group that is completely filled in. This is 2 groups that are completely filled in. So 2 out of 5 total groups. So yes, 4/10 is also equal to 2/5. We can also use our butterfly method to check it. So we can do 4 tenths is equal to 2/5. We're going to butterfly. So 4 times 5 is 20. 2 times 10 is 20. So that works. So you can look at it the picture method. You can also try your butterfly method. So let me write in here. Yes, it does. There are 5 total groups, and 2 groups are completely, we'll say shaded in to make 2/5. Okay. Let's try this next one down here. It says represent the fraction 3/5. Well, again, there are 10 cups here, but we need to get our 5 groups. So I'm going to use my circles again. I'm going to make 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, and 5 group. And again, these groups need to be equal. So I couldn't do like 1 group of 3, 1 group of 2, 1 group of 2, 1 group of 1. You can see that there are 2 in each group. So I have my 5 groups, and it says I need to represent the fraction 3. Now you have to look at it a different way. It doesn't mean 3 cups because we have our groups here. So it needs 3 groups. So I'm just going to take my coloring tool, and this would be 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. So we actually shaded in 6 cups, but we filled in 3 groups. So again, we can check it over here. And we have our original fraction, which would be 6 out of 10, is equal to 3/5. So again, cross multiply, 6 times 5 is 30. 3 times 10 is 30. They are equal. And then lastly over here, represent the fraction 1/5. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about how you would do this, and then I will show you. All right, so you need to make sure that you're dividing this up again into 5 equal groups. So we're changing it from 10 groups to 5 groups. One more. All right, and then we are filling in 1 whole group. So we're filling this in. So 1 whole group means that we are filling in 2 cups. So we see that 1/5 is equal to 2/10. And again, we can check this. So we have 1/5. And also, before we even fill in the cups, we could say that we knew that there were 10 original cups and we don't know this new number. So we could even find it out this way. 1 times 10 is 10. So 5 times what is equal to 10? We're going to put in that 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. So they are equal that way, and we did have our 2 cups here. So again, just knowing when you're doing equivalent fractions, you need to make sure that you have the right amount of groups in the denominator. And you can always check it with the cross multiplying or butterfly method. So we did this first one together. We also did this last one together. So now you need to be working on slides 11 and 12, and I will put any comments on the side that you can see tomorrow if you need to fix anything. Please, please, please make sure you are going back to the other slides. If I left comments on them, please fix them. Make sure that you are understanding why they are wrong and why they need to be changed. If not, please let me know.